that.
Power to the girlies.
Yeah.
We
Hello and welcome to Growing Out Loud. This is yet another episode with your favorite host, Daisy Kete. Drum rolls, please. For those of us who are new here, hi. This is a space where we talk about just living or chatting unconventional paths. As you know, our tagline, we say this is for the dreamers who do. It's for those of us who have big dreams and we wake up every day and take steps towards achieving our dreams. On this podcast, we have conversations around growth, personal growth, business growth, career growth, emotional growth, growth in all aspects, really. And the aim for us is to feel inspired. And by the time we're done watching this episode, we feel like, yeah, you know what? Actually, I can do this, you know? So now today, I'm not alone on set. I have a guest, and my guest today happens to be my friend as well. This friend happens to be someone I met when we were in university. And I think we're actually part of a friend group. I got to know her through a mutual friend of ours. And I think even as all the other guys left, it's the two of us that stayed back home and back in Kenya. And she has also been doing some amazing stuff. I think actually, let's just allow her to introduce herself. And I noticed people tend to be quite humble when making introductions and talking about the things they've done. So please do not be humble. This is a space for you to talk about who you are in its wholesomely, you know? Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be invited to your podcast.
Again,
This is the second time, actually.
Actually, fun fact, guys. With my first podcast, Life Through Gen Z Lenses, it was mostly a solo podcast. Actually, I had 27 episodes published. And of the 27, you are my only guest.
Wow.
I only ever had one guest at that time. I remember you came home. Yeah, and then we shot a podcast. That was
Yeah.
pretty fun. You can go find it somewhere. It's still up.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, I'm happy to have you again.
Thank you. My name is Jelimo Cheboy, and I am a creative, a community organizer. I co-founded a community-based organization called Girl Skate Nairobi, which is a grassroots organization for skateboarding. We provide a safe space for women, girls, and gender diverse people who want to learn how to skate or they're looking for a place to belong. And it's not just for skaters, it's for creatives, artists, musicians. We do so many things. And it's basically a safe space for anyone to just come and feel at home, honestly.
Okay.
And we majorly provide opportunities we connect people with opportunities that empower youth, women, and gender diverse people.
Okay.
And also we work with underprivileged children.
Yeah.
Providing them with skateboarding training, equipment.
Yeah.
And also just a place to just play and feel alive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think actually we'll dive into that as we progress with this conversation.
Yes.
Beyond Girl Skate.
Yeah, beyond that, I went to school where we met in JKUAT. I did control and instrumentation engineering, which so many people don't know about. Like every time I mention it, they're like, yo, what's that?
What is it? All I remember
Honestly,
is you guys were constantly going to the lab. You guys were always busy. While my friend Vanessa, hi Vanessa and I were always just vibing.
Yeah. What? It was crazy. Like school was hard, honestly. It was something.
Yeah, what is control and instrumentation?
It's a mix of mechatronics and electronic engineering.
Okay.
It's only that it's not very popular and not so many people know about it.
Okay.
But we learn a lot of physics.
Yeah.
So it's like a major of physics. We learn so many things about machines, like the control part of a machine, how what makes a machine do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, so we calculate all that. It's a lot of mathematics and physics, which was not fun, to be honest, because I did all that only not to practice it. But anyways.
Yeah, so you'd not want to go back to engineering at all?
I've never been there, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing that course?
I passed my KCSE. Honestly speaking.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, and I really wanted to be an engineer because I was really good in physics and maths.
Yeah.
I got A's in those subjects. So nilikuwa chopi, and
yeah,
if you're a chopi, you're told you're supposed to be an engineer.
An engineer, a doctor, a lawyer.
Yeah, and I couldn't be a doctor, so the only option was either engineering or something to do with chemistry, which I was actually called to do. I was supposed to do industrial chemistry.
Oh.
Yeah, but now I didn't want to be an industrial chemist.
Okay.
I wanted to be an engineer so that I can add on my name.
Engineer
Engineer Jelimo, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I didn't. I went for my internship, and then I think it changed my whole perspective of what I was going to do after campus.
Okay.
It wasn't very glamorous.
Yeah.
I was doing my internship at this place. They process milk, so no, it smelled terribly. The temperatures were unbearable. The people, yeah. I was like, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
And then I used to sell plants. So that's where I discovered my entrepreneurial spirit. Okay, I've always been an entrepreneur, like ever since I was a child. I used to sell banos. Like, I've always been an entrepreneur, and I think I am somebody who sees things people are not able to see before I see them. Maybe I discover things earlier, because I remember when I was selling banos, we were very young kids, like lower primary school. But then, so unajua how when you play bano, somehow there is always one bano which will crack.
Yes.
So I was there with my banos just waiting for somebody to crack their bano, then I sell them.
Oh. Strategy.
I know, right? Yeah, so
okay,
that's like my earliest memory of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And then also we used to have this flea market in school. I think you remember in JKUAT. Apo hivo, in that graduation square, I think. Yeah. We used to sell some jewelry, African jewelry.
Oh.
Yeah, earrings, Easy V2, the ninis.
Oh.
Yeah, I would buy them.
Kenyans.
Yeah, exactly. I would buy them for like 20 shillings.
Yeah.
And sell them for 100 or 150.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was nice because it was easy money.
Yeah.
I think just my journey imekuwa looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
And I'm also from Baringo, where there is so much authentic honey. So my mom, at some point, she used to give me like 10 liters of honey and tells me, okay, this one, you go do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
And I would go sell it.
Yeah.
So, and then now for Garden of Jeden, it was my first venture that was kind of official. It had a brand behind it. It wasn't just me going and selling things in a market or something.
And you did some good stuff with Garden of Jeden. Yeah, actually, I think that's the first. I think I got to know you at that point, somewhat when you're starting Garden of Jeden, and you'd sell flowers and plants as well.
Yeah.
And for me, I think the question I have is, how is it that an engineer, you'd think engineers are generally, I don't know, analytical, sort of behind wasomi, how is it that you're an engineer, or rather you do well in that field and still be a creative?
I don't know, honestly. Sijui, but I feel like for somebody who goes to school and then you do what you're told, because us, we were just going through the system.
Yep.
We just finish school, get a job.
Yeah.
So for me, I think if COVID didn't happen, I would have been an engineer.
Oh.
Yes, because now during COVID is when I discovered I can start selling plants.
Yeah.
I was still toying with the idea, but I used to have plants in the house. I think you remember the house we used to live
Yes.
with the friends.
Yes.
I used to have plants in my room. And if people came, because we used to host so many bashes in that house. Like, what?
That's a whole different conversation altogether, please.
Yeah.
But yes, fun times were had.
Wow. Yeah, that was fun. So every time we would have parties in that house, people would come and they would now see the plants.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, I've always wanted to have a plant. How do you keep this?
Yeah.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
So you just gift me this. So I started giving out plants to people. If they want, I just give them. And then people started asking me, are you selling them? And then I discovered, by the way, this is an opportunity. I've never seen anyone selling house plants.
Yeah.
So I started selling them. If anybody reaches out, I start selling them. So actually during COVID is when I started the plant shop.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was at home in Nakuru, so it's easier to find the plant vendors. I learned so much about house plants during that period.
Yeah.
And I'm also a nerd, so I like to go deeper and find out more about things.
Yeah.
So I did so many research about different types of house plants, how to keep them. And then now, from whatever I learned, I started sharing that knowledge online.
Yeah.
And I would get orders from all over Kenya. And yet I'm just doing this from home during COVID. And it's during COVID.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. I made so much money during that period. And also, because Nakuru is close to my Ushago, which is in Baringo. And in Baringo, there's so many plants that are just on the road. So me and my cousin started this Garden of Jeden together. It was my idea, but because we were at home together, and she also loves plants, we just teamed up and started doing this together.
Okay.
So we would go to our Ushago and just walk around, pick some plants, then go sell them. Like aloe veras are there in plenty.
Yeah.
So we would get plants for free and sell them.
It was really good business.
It was good business, honestly, because we were not even selling them very expensive.
Yeah.
But considering our input was not
barely anything.
We were not spending much money, but we were getting a lot of profit from it.
Okay.
So it became something serious, and that was during COVID. I think we were remaining with 1 year, so we finished school.
Yeah.
So when I went back to school, I continued doing that.
Yeah.
And I even started branding the honey under Garden of Jeden. And Garden of Jeden was something that also so many people were interested in. They were like, how can I help? How can I join you guys?
Yeah.
I remember even Domi, your classmate.
Yes.
We used to hang out together.
Yeah.
Shout
out to Domi.
Yeah, shout out to Domi. So Domi is the one who was actually pushing me to start selling plants.
Yeah.
And then when I started now during COVID, when we went back to school, we continued doing it together. Then I remember during Valentine's, that's when we made so much money from selling flowers. That was the first time we sold flowers.
Yeah.
During Valentine's in school.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I made so much money during that time. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And then now through Garden of Jeden, which I don't know how the name came about, but we were just thinking about a name for this brand. And then we thought I don't remember who came up with the idea, but Garden of Eden. Then just add J for Jelimo. Then Garden of Jeden.
It's very on brand. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I remember when you were done with school.
Yeah.
and the rest of us were busy applying for jobs and stuff. You were just like, oh, there's a gig. I remember there's a time you're doing mixologist gigs or something.
Yeah.
For you, you are like, oh no, I think I wanna go to Kilifi and do and do some. Yeah, actually, remember often at times I tell you you live a hippie lifestyle somewhat.
Yeah.
Please, did you always know? Okay, first of all, yeah, you've mentioned you knew you don't want to do engineering, but the idea here is whatever you're trying to do has no clear, defined path. There's no guarantee that you'll make money. It's barely a path that anyone has explored, right?
Yeah.
So could you take us through what was going on in your mind at that time when everyone else is applying for jobs and you're like, so guys, Kilifi?
Well, honestly, it was difficult because the only gig I had at that time was Garden of Jeden, which was just selling plants, trying to look for customers, collaborating with people. So I think Garden of Jeden is what opened up my eyes to like so many opportunities, meeting so many people and discovering that maybe I don't want a real job.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people doing it.
Yeah.
Now through that, I discovered this live music band that was in Juja, and I used to go there with them.
What was that name?
Juja Art Center, I think. It was just there, Puevo, Juja.
Okay.
Before Juja town. So I would go there. They used to have jam sessions like every week.
Okay.
And then actually I discovered them through this club called Stada. Actually, shout out to Stada because I feel like wao ndio wameniput on, honestly, to like being a creative.
Yeah.
Because they used to have just a club meeting every Thursday at the school student center, and I would go there. They would bring live performances. I remember one time they brought Kinoti. He wasn't even that big at that time. He was still starting out. Kina Njiru. I don't know if you know Njiru. She has beautiful voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plug me, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I discovered so many artists during that time, and then I discovered Juja Art Center through other artists also.
Yeah.
And then I would go there, and now because I was selling plants, and there was this place also, they had so many plants. I just started hanging out there. And then that's when I discovered house music. I feel like that was the turning point for me because I remember we were there with Angela.
Shout
Angie. Angie is in Canada.
Yeah.
All our friends are now in
different
parts of the world.
It's just me and you.
Yeah, just us. So we went with Angie, and then people were playing. There was so many activities. But then I was there for the music.
Yeah.
I've always loved music.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, what is this sound? Like the DJ was playing something very new. I've never heard of something like this. It was Afro House. And they were singing in Kiswahili,
Yeah.
Kina Idaziz, they sing in Swahili. So I wasn't sure what this sound was.
Yeah.
So I got curious. And then I discovered the sound. I loved it. I wanted to hear more of it.
Yeah.
And then they told me that they're actually starting a regular event at that place. So I got on board. I started helping with social media, community management.
Yeah. Just as purely out of interest and trying to figure out what this world is like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most of these people were older than me, like 30-year-olds, and I'm just, how old were we?
Maybe 22.
22, around there.
Yeah.
I was very young, and I just wanted to be there. They were not paying me or anything, and I would bring my plants for deco.
Oh.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I've always had this artistic mind.
Yeah.
So I used to help with set design, all that.
Yeah.
Then that's when I discovered Beneath the Baobabs.
And like Kilifi.
Then I had they were doing this volunteer opportunities.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't even have anything I'm doing here in Nairobi. Let me just go.
I mean, I have nothing to lose. I might as well.
Exactly. So, and then before that is when I discovered skateboarding.
Okay. Actually,
Yes.
wait. Tupeleke pole pole now.
So,
please tell us about your Beneath the Baobab experience.
Yes.
And then now we can
so
go
before
back to-
Beneath the Baobabs
Yeah.
is when I discovered skateboarding.
Okay.
But also during that year, that was 2022.
Yeah.
We had teamed up with my friends, my other creative friends. So all of us had finished school. Everyone has left Juja. Everyone, like, you know, when you're in school and then you have all your school friends,
Yeah.
and then everybody leaves,
Yeah.
and then you're left alone.
You're just like, oh.
Everyone left. I
Yeah.
think you also left.
Yeah.
So I was there alone. And I have these homies also who had finished school a year before us.
Yeah.
And they were still in Juja.
Yeah.
So I used to hang out with them.
It sort of felt like the misfits.
Yeah, exactly. Because all of us didn't want to get jobs.
Yeah.
We just believed that whatever we're doing is going to work out.
Yeah.
And we would just hang out and just talk about life.
Yeah.
Life of a creative, how we don't have money. We don't, when it's end month, we don't have the money for rent. Oh my God. Let me just even say, my house was closed so many times because I couldn't afford rent.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, yo, you finished school, we can't keep paying for you.
Actually, I was at home at the time.
Yeah.
And depressed.
Me, I was like, yo, I can't go home. To do what?
Yeah.
To just sit. I can't do that. I'll go crazy. So I was like, tutavutana tu na landlord, nitalipa when I can. And that's what I did. I just survived.
Yeah.
You're creative. You can only afford your money. I mean, your food, just food maybe, and just a few essential. We started collaborating on events.
Yeah.
We started doing events together, hosting events for arts. It used to be called Art, Plants and Yoga.
Okay.
Yeah. And because of that, I got to experience so much and meet so many people and learn a lot of things about creating events, creating communities, social media management, all that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like all these experiences, it may add up to like everything that I am today.
Now.
And then now in December is when I discovered skateboarding through my friend from Juja Art Center.
Okay.
So my friend, he's called Mike. Hey, shout out to Michael Laini. He just provided me space he provided space for my plants in his workshop.
Yeah.
He used to have this wood workshop and a studio.
Yeah.
2 rooms, a studio and a wood workshop. So
Yeah.
and also he used to sell skateboards. He was the only skateboarder I knew at that time. So I just became curious. How does somebody skate?
Yeah.
And why am I always seeing just boys? I had never seen a girl skating.
Actually, I think you're the first girl I saw skating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And personally, I've always been a feminist. I've always believed that
Power to the girlies.
like we can have the opportunities to do whatever we want.
Yes.
So I've always been that person who says the future belongs to women. I remember in our room, we used to have posters on the wall about women empowerment.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is a whole full circle moment for me, because I remember we went to, so when I was fed up with Nairobi, I went to Kilifi.
Yeah.
And wow, that also opened my mind.
Yeah.
I met so many weirdos like me, people who were not doing things that
conventional.
Exactly. Like what? I didn't expect. I met up with queer people. I had never met someone who identifies as they, them.
Yeah.
It was a new experience for me.
Yeah.
Which was a learning experience, because now what we do right now at Girl Skate, we provide a space for everybody, even gender diverse people.
Yeah.
queer people.
Yeah.
So that experience also helped me to understand how somebody who is different from everyone else, how you
Yeah.
can accommodate them.
Yeah.
That was really empowering for me also. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was always the mixologist of the group.
Yes.
So during this time I in Kilifi,
Yeah.
I decided I'm going to learn everything I can.
Yeah.
Like I was doing everything. We were volunteers as set designers, but apart from just painting and organizing the whole festival, that was a crazy experience because Beneath the Baobabs happens in a forest, and then before the festival starts or when they are planning, they take a whole month to prepare the entire venue. So as we went there 1 month before anything, it was bush. It was a bush. It was like I didn't even understand how this place is a venue for a festival.
Yeah.
So we created a whole festival from scratch.
Yeah.
So I saw that coming
to life.
Coming to life. Like that was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I learned so much. I was volunteering in the bar. I learned how to mix drinks, how to serve customers. And this is like a fine dining restaurant. They have a fine dining restaurant in that venue.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for me, I'm always open to learning things.
Yeah.
And I don't judge something unless I've tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now how did this whole Girl Skate thing come to be? Because, and I don't know, guys, but please check out Girl Skate on Instagram. And you're on Instagram?
Yes.
What other platforms?
TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, basically Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
Not very active.
Okay. And I was telling Brian, who's behind the camera earlier, that I saw your work was featured by Olympics. I know you've been able to secure funding for Girl Skate and the community, from different organizations. And you have a strong team of women and young girls who are just learning skateboarding. I saw you're going to Lamu, for example, to teach the kids there in Lamu how to skateboard. Like, all of that from just a conversation that you were saying and started from, I've not seen girls skateboard or skate.
Yeah.
So how, please take us through
from
idea to where we sit right now.
So personally, I have always been an athletic person.
Yeah.
I mean, naitwa Jelimo.
I used to play basketball.
Yes. So I've always been in team sports. And in campus, I was also playing basketball for JQuad. And I experienced that sense of community.
Okay.
When it's a team sport, it's a team. You're like 20 people maybe in that team. So there's that sense of community, sense of belonging, sisterhood.
Yeah.
Like, people who are there, they've got your back.
Yeah.
And it used to be boys' team and women's team, So when I started skating and discovered that actually this space is mostly for men, it wasn't built for us.
Yeah.
Because you would go there and find just one girl, or if you're lucky, you'd find two. And next time you'd come back, you're finding the same, maybe 2 or 3 more people, but it's new faces.
Yeah.
So it was a bit weird because, for girls, when you go to a space, you want to feel safe. You want to feel like you can talk to anyone.
Yeah.
You're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you want to see it, you can see it. If you want to learn something, somebody can teach you.
Yeah.
But then if you're going there and you're the only girl and it's a group of like 10 boys, you're already feeling intimidated.
Yeah.
Especially if you've never seen these people. It's your first time. But you actually want to learn.
Yeah.
So I just became curious because I have been in team sports and I know that feeling of having a team.
Yeah.
You feel at home. You know, when you go to the basketball court, you'll always meet somebody,
Yeah.
or a group of people,
Yeah.
So now I started talking to my friends, the other skaters. I would talk to them, asking what they thought about us starting our own thing.
Yeah.
And I found one person who resonated so much with the idea I had,
Yeah.
and that's Antoinette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Antoinette is an artist, a painter, and a skateboarder for the longest. Like, she's one of the first people to skate,
Yeah.
first women to skate in Kenya, especially with boys, and she doesn't feel intimidated.
Yeah.
She's all about women empowerment,
Yeah.
pushing women to occupy space, and
Yeah.
like, don't feel shy. Don't, just because these guys are actually very good, better than most people here, don't feel at you just because you're a beginner, you
Yeah.
can't skate with them.
Yeah.
So I'm actually very lucky to meet Antoinette, because she's the person who made this idea. Together we could build it from nothing up to whatever it is
to a
right
community
now.
that it is now.
Yeah, like right now we've grown.
Yeah.
Apart from just starting something in Nairobi and building a community of women, girls, gender diverse people.
Yeah.
And also just youth. It's not just about women and girls and gender diverse. It's just youth, Nairobi youth. So we have a space at the mall where we usually skate.
Okay.
And
actually,
the mall rooftop.
Allow me to ask, actually, what is it that Girl Skate does?
Yes.
Truly, yeah.
So we have different programs.
Okay.
We have skateboarding programs, creative programs, and so for the skateboarding programs, we offer free skateboarding sessions, trainings for community members, and it's usually a group training. It's not one person.
Yeah.
But then if you prefer a private lesson where you're alone, we do that for a fee. And then we also have creative programs that involves, we have an initiative called Skate and Sound, which is something we started last year.
Yeah.
Around October. So we are almost 1 year also for Skate and Sound. So Skate and Sound basically is a space for skateboarding and music. And when it comes to music, we provide a platform for creatives, artists, and musicians, or sound, anyway, sound something.
So just creatives to come.
Technologists.
Yeah.
So we know, personally, I noticed that when we come to the mall to skate, it's just a rooftop where people just come and skate, go home.
Yeah.
And once you come and skate, and you know someone, maybe I come skate, I know you, I say hi to you, we skate, I go home, I don't know anybody else.
Yeah.
So once I started talking to many people, I discovered that there are so many artists in this group, in this community we've formed, that they need to find other people to connect with them and see how they can grow together.
Yeah.
So we started with music. We would have sundowner sessions at the mall on Fridays, and we became very consistent. Every Friday we were there. Even though we started with just like 10 people.
10 is a big number.
Okay, yeah, true. But just 10 people in a huge rooftop.
Yeah.
And right now, every Friday, we still have those sessions.
Okay.
And we have over 200 people attending every Friday.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, every Friday.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and now we have DJs who are skaters.
Yeah.
We have rappers who are skaters who we didn't even know they were. We just knew them as skaters. So now through this initiative, we're able to provide opportunities, even job opportunities, paid gigs for these people, just because we discovered, oh, by the way, kumbe, you're an artist. I know this person who can do this for you. And we also have a WhatsApp channel where we share any opportunities we come across that we know members of our community can benefit.
Yeah.
And basically youth.
Okay.
who can be in any opportunities. We
And-
share with them in our WhatsApp group so that we can all grow. And Kenya, living in Kenya is not easy. So
Okay, allow me to ask.
yeah.
I can imagine that offering these sessions for free, for example, yes, they come for free, but it takes a lot of facilitation and funding. So how is it that you're able to actually facilitate these sessions for free? How is it that you get funding to be able to support Girl Skate and what you do?
Yeah.
What is that process like?
So we apply for funds.
Mm-hmm.
Any grants that we see, we usually apply for them.
What kind of grants are there? Like, is it grants for creatives?
Yeah, for creatives, for organizations, for communities.
Okay.
Yeah, there are so many opportunities out here. So we also have a team of volunteers, which actually really comes through for us, because starting Girl Skate became a full-time job.
I can
for me.
imagine. Yeah.
It's a whole organization run by 2 people.
Yeah.
And we also have other things that we are doing.
Yeah.
So we needed a team.
Yeah.
Who we could rely on and help us with a few things.
Okay.
So we have a team of volunteers who help us. Some people help us with finding these grants.
Yeah.
Others help us write grants.
Yeah.
We also have other people who help us run the trainings.
Okay.
So we have a team. We don't do this alone because it's a lot.
Okay.
But we used to do it alone, and then it became a bit overwhelming.
Okay.
But yeah, right now we're doing that. We apply for grants, and sometimes we're lucky, sometimes we're not.
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
The very last question before we wrap up is, how is it that you're able to consistently have a community? How do you grow a community and keep them consistent? I can actually attest. I started a community and I ghosted my people for like a month, and I don't even know how to go back and tell them, guys, I'm back. So how do you create a community sustainably?
I think the easiest answer is you must provide value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why somebody wants to join your community. So just know what the offering, what are you offering for these people? Yeah.
Okay.
So I think once you know exactly what you're offering, it's easier now to build something that people actually need. Yeah.
Okay.
And then be consistent. For us, we've been consistent for 2 years. We're actually marking 2 years anniversary today.
Girl, today.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm
consistency.
Consistency and give people what they want.
Okay. I think that's amazing. We'll actually also attach where they could find you and where they could follow you.
Yes.
And I know I'd like to have you back for more and more of these conversations. And I think you truly fit the kind of people that we appeal to, because the path that you've taken, not so many people have before. It's something that does not have a clear Najwa.
True.
You don't see where it leads sometimes, but to see what you've been able to do and the growth you've been able to have in this period has just been amazing, from a person watching and also as your friend and having witnessed your journey. So I'm truly proud of you and the far you've come, and to many, many more. And I think with that said, we just have to wrap this up. And do you have maybe any last parting shots for our audiences?
I don't know. Be yourself, be authentic. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. Thank you, Jelis. And thank you to our audiences for staying with us up until the end. We'll continue to provide more of these stories and share more of these stories and information. And please feel free to share with us what you've picked during this episode. If you have also any links and ideas of where we can apply for funding, especially for communities that are coming and for creatives and for artists, it'd be nice to have that as well. So please share with us, plug us as we plug you. And I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.